Hey, welcome back, you beautiful people, to another episode on The Muggsy Show. We got so many rumors and updates for you guys for today. From Ryan Coogler's untitled vampire film, huge Blade update, a face-off sequel, 28 years later has found their cast, and so much more. So let's not waste any more time, and let's talk movies. So the first movie that we're going to talk about is Ryan Coogler's untitled vampire film. And I feel like this movie deserves way more eyes. I know it's not going to be released till next year, but let's go ahead and talk about the update. This movie sounds insane. If you haven't heard about it, don't worry, boo-boo. I'll give you the details. So this movie will be starring Michael B. Jordan and Haley Steinfeld. And we also have the first look of him being on set for Ryan Coogler's film. And it doesn't matter what era they're in. Michael B. Jordan just has the style and the look. I mean, that man is made for Hollywood. Now, this movie will take place in 1930s Jim Crow era, and it has been said that Michael B. Jordan will be playing twins in this film, and it's rumored that he'll be playing a vampire. Now, besides the first look on set, we also have the plot of this movie, and it's going to be vampires versus the KKK, and that alone should already get people in the seats. And they also said that this film will be inspired by vampire anime. So what I picture is Blade and vampire anime having a baby, and that gives us Ryan Coogler's untitled vampire film. So I think Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan are gonna make vampires cool again. And this vampire thriller will hit theaters March 2025. But let me know in the comment section if this movie is catching your attention. Now, from one vampire to another, we actually have a Blade update and the multiversal saga for the MCU. Now, the long-awaited Blade reboot film has finally got some positive updates, courtesy of Production Weekly, and they have said that MCU has finally got a filming schedule of fall 2024. Now, this will all make sense because the movie is slated to be released November 7th, 2025. But however, the rumors have been claimed that it will be delayed till 2026. But either way, it's still a positive because now they're going to start filming later this year, especially with all the multiple delays they had with this film. The project has gone through several writers and directors because of creative differences. And there was a point where Kevin Feige reportedly stopped production because he wasn't happy in what he saw from writer Michael Green. So like I said before, after everything that this film has been through, I'm glad we got some updates in when they're going to start filming this movie. And this is not the only news that we have for Blade. It has been reported from reliable scooper Daniel RPK that Wesley Snipes is reportedly set to return as Blade in the multiverse saga. And that right there just blows my mind. But you know what? It is long overdue, and I am so glad they're gonna bring back Wesley Snipes as Blade, but in a different universe, and I cannot wait to watch that. Because you know what? It was X-Men, it was Spider-Man, and it was Wesley Snipes' Blade carrying the comic book genre in the early 2000s before the MCU was established. So I think it's time to give the man his flowers that he deserves and put him in the multiverse saga for the MCU. But let me know in the comment section, how do you feel about the Blade update and the Wesley Snipes rumors? Now let's go ahead and talk about some zombie news, and that's 28 years later update. Now, for those who have been following the channel, you guys know we've been keeping an eye on this franchise because there's been multiple updates, and this movie is moving along quick. So it's been reported on Deadline that Sony Pictures and Danny Boyle is getting the ball rolling with their new trilogy of 28 years later. Now, this movie is set in the 28 Days universe, and it's been confirmed that they found the main cast for this film. We got Ralph Fiennes, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Jodie Comer, and that sounds like a great cast so far. And you have Danny Boyle, who will be directing, and Alex Garland is the one who wrote the script. And this is not the only update. They are not messing around with this trilogy. They are already in talks with Candyman director Nia DaCosta to direct part 2 of 28 Years Later film. And there's also been rumors that Cillian Murphy would be interested in coming back to the franchise. And for those who don't remember, he was in the first film in 28 Days Later. So if you bring back this man into this franchise, the zombie genre is going to be popular all over again. And I am all for it. But let me know in the comment section if you are excited for 28 Years Later. All right, I got a question for you guys. Where are my Princess Diary fans? Come on, I know there's a lot of you guys out there. So it's been officially confirmed that Princess Diaries 3 will be happening. And this is being officially confirmed from Anne Hathaway herself. And she says, we're in a good place. That's all I can say. There's nothing to announce yet. Now, it's pretty wild because the last film that they had was The Princess Diaries 2, Royal Engagement, and that was in 2004. Now, if my math is correct, 24 minus 4 equals 20. And that is 20 years ago when this film was released.
Wow.
So for those who are excited for The Princess Diaries to continue, well, it's happening and part 3 is on the way. So tell me if you heard this before. A sequel is being made after almost 3 decades. And somehow the original actors will make a return. And that movie is Face Off 2. Side note, these are all rumors, so take this with a grain of salt. Now, this is no joke. This is pretty legit, and it's coming from Daniel RPK, who is a reliable scooper. And it said that John Travolta and Nicolas Cage would be interested in returning for a Face Off 2. Now, I bet a lot of you guys are wondering how that's even possible because Nicolas Cage's character did pass away at the end of the film. Wait, was it John Travolta? Well, kind of, but it was Castor Troy, the main villain of the film. And it's been talked about over the years that director Adam Wingard wants to make the sequel to Face Off 2. And even Simon Barrett, the writer of the film, said that Castor Troy didn't actually die. And this is what he said. The funny thing is, I never personally thought Castor Troy died at the end of Face Off. When you watch it now, it's kind of clear that what they were actually probably doing was trying to have it both ways, where he looks pretty damn dead when he gets shot with the fishing spear. But they don't cover him up, and the back of it is him getting loaded on an ambulance. To me, don't load a person on an ambulance next to a living person without putting a sheet over them in a movie unless they're alive. Now, this is some crazy news. I don't think I had this on my 2024 bingo card of having a Face Off sequel, okay? It's really blowing my mind because I really loved this film, okay, with Nicolas Cage, John Travolta, taking the face off and then switching lives. The good guy goes to the bad guy's life, the bad guy goes to the good guy's life, and it's an insane roller coaster ride till the end. So if Wingard and Barrett can make this work, then I'm all for it. Sign me up and let's go ahead and get this movie going. But let me know in the comment section, for those who remember Face Off, are you excited for a sequel or should they just leave it as a solo film? Now, before we end the video, here are some films that are coming out this weekend that you might want to check out. You have Challengers, that's getting high praises right now, and it's starring Zendaya, Mike Feist, and Josh O'Connor. You have Unsung Hero and Cinderella's Revenge. And we did check out that trailer and it's giving me a lot of Carrie vibes, so I'll probably check that one as well. But there you go, you beautiful people. Like I said before, it was jam-packed with movie updates and rumors in this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you want more content just like this, drop a like, subscribe to your shiny bald friend, and have that bell on. I will catch you in the next one. You guys take care. Much love. Peace out.